Scheiße. A basin, you know, where you could wish on the floor. Tell me, then you know, when I talk about street ball, that is a bit different, or? But tell me, what is that for stone? What does a stone here?
The scene is getting crowded, I'm a robber.
Next card in the line, you know it maybe. Next part, my journey with my basketball. If you don't know it, this is the Spalding American ball. I call it American ball because of the flag. Rubber ball, and I take you to the journey to all different courts, and we will see how this ball will progress. Today, a special court, it is my home court. From all over 100 courts, this is my home court. Watch, we go into it. Here I could tell you a lot of stories because this court exists since 1998 around. 1998 they put the first ring here, and that was here. You know, you see that platform anymore? Here it was, bam, and that was the ring. I made a lot of videos from here. The thing is, this is the same ring still and the same board, same construction. They put it here again. And one thing what I have to tell you, because here was the ring, you know, the football field. And when you watch complete to the end, not this, now it is a little bit smog in, but the absolute last edge, you will not see it, you know, but I see it. It is completely the last thing. There is stone wall court. So from here, from my home court, I always could see the stone wall court. The thing here was, you know, the ball always, boom, moved out here, and then it fell into the river. That is a story which is always, when I come here, I have to tell this. There is the little river, and this thing was not here, you know, and so the ball always was rolling in. And then you can see here, it is bad to go up, go down, you know, so you had to move the whole edge that you could fish out the basketball, you know. That is a story because it happened so often you cannot believe it. And that was all different. That was a small house, you know. We were standing at the small house. There is light, you know, we could put on the light by our own. So I did it when I wanted at night. There was no one asking or telling you something, you know. You could do here all what you wanted. So many stories and memories from here, you know. And now the great thing is they made a complete new floor. Best asphalt, you know, I guarantee you this is the absolute best asphalt, completely smooth, world class, you know. For asphalt, when you love it, I love it, world class. They put the ring on there, which was also a great thing, that the ball cannot roll out again. But the problem what we have here right now, this construction, they put it here because of ice hockey, yeah, from ice skating, you know, in winter. But last year also they don't do it away at summer, you know. So I show you the ring, and then you can imagine what problems there are. And there was a stone wall, you know, and that was better made. Then they cut it out, the blends, but now they are completely staying out. Now you see the height. This is to me the perfect height. I can jump to the ring, you know, almost, you know, or a little bit to the ring. And so it is a little bit lower than the original court, you know. And so I was playing years only on that ring, and so here I have the perfect height, you know. And it is a cool thing, it is a loud one. You hear it, bang. That always was, you know. There were people staying on, but it was on that side, you know, with that view. But now with that thing, I tell you, the balls always fall out, you know. And here you have to jump out, and that is stupid, you know. Because here are rough stone walls, the blinds, they have sharp edges, you know. And so, when this, now it is a bit better, but sometimes it goes out until here, and then you have to jump into the blinds. And that is stupid, you know, that is really stupid, you see. Here also, yeah, now it is better made here, but that is stupid, you know. They should put away this thing, but they let it in, I don't know, that they don't have to build it up in winter again, or that the kids have, I don't know. Maybe there are rules that they don't fall out in the river, I don't know. So many rules. Back then there was no rules. Now they have also a camera on, you know. On the, where the light thing is, there is a small camera on. That was all not here, you know. And yeah, but you see that looks not good, and the dirt is a bit in from the trees now. And yeah, it would be better to put all those things away. Then you have the whole space, clean it up and make the plants, you know. Do the plants all away. Then you have an absolute cool thing. But so it is a little bit a downside. But yeah, I made a video from here 2003. But the main time was 1998, 1999. This bench also was here. But you see, those things, that is all not the best, you see. Those things there, this damaged thing, there we grinded with the skateboards, you know. Brookhead grind I made on such benches. And that was always a self-made place, you know. The ramps were self-made for skating and on and on and on. And also for the basketball, we made our own thing. And yeah, and there was an old small house where you could put in the light behind, you know. There was no one here. You did it when you wanted it. We played here ice hockey, but that was the whole place. Now it is only this small part. But back in the days, the whole thing was ice skating place, and there was a little kids place, you know. Now where the basketball is, there was a slide down, and for kids things they put it away. Why? I don't know. Then there was nothing here anymore, and now we are at my home court, you know. Still cool to play, and yeah, we will check it out. Asphalt, this ball. But the great thing is, I see the Stonewall court, the most far away court originally. Last year I've showed you the extra long tours, you know, where you need 10-12 hours. But normally the last one is Stonewall, and from here that view is amazing that you can see so far, you know. And now our Spalding ball, let's do it. And yeah, you have seen it, an iron chain. That is cool, because back in the days there was nothing. So I wished always an iron chain, you know, an iron net. Now we have it, because that lasts longer. Always these nets, they are over, and then for years there is nothing anymore. And so, yeah, great, let's do it.
Days have now passed by. I'm alone without you by my side. You let me down, I can't just you know.
First ball out of the thing. You see that? Now you can watch. That is really annoying.
You take away my pride, we're over. Friends have been chatting about we. They know everything, can't help what they see. They can see the shame you left on me. I'm in a state of misery.
That happens so often, and I tell you, it's really, really annoying. But the thing is, you always like here, when you want to jump in there, you have those sharp edges, you know, and where you land, then you get scratched. And also here, that is very sharp, you know, and also not stable, you know. You see it here, it falls down. I made a video when the wind was, when this construction was falling away, you know, boom. So we go on. Another thing is, you know, you see the church from our village is over this house. back in the days you could see it better because this house was not here. There were old wooden houses in the 90s, early 90s, middle 90s. So you had a better panorama, but from here you see it. That is the steep thing which I drive with bicycle, where I trained, you know, in winter and summer. And yeah, in the court now you don't see it. And other problems with the people, the noise, no. Here live only 1,000 people around. And these are relatives which lives here, you know, beside the houses. So I have never ever a problem here with the noise. Not with skateboarding and not with basketball. And the other thing is, you know, advertisement. Now tell me something. When you have here an advertisement, how many people will see this, you know? How many people will go to this event, to this club from the advertisement when you put it on there? Maybe they earn some money and that is the reason, but I will tell you, there will not come one people with such an advertisement nowadays, you know. But maybe they earn a few euro with that, I don't know. But now, let's play. And of course with skateboard shoes, you know. The best way to play basketball is with skateboard shoes, DC shoes, you know. Perfect, always did it like this.
Wondering if you'll ever come home, leaving me out in the cold. You left me all alone. Putting out my heart for you, begging you back. You see I am through. Leaving me out in the cold. You left me all alone. For the sake of you and me, our friends will want to intervene. They seem to have really good advice, saying I just got to.
These are the vibes on the street ball court, you know. You know for what this is, when the bad people come, boom.
I know you left me for somebody new, but she will never love you like I do. My foolish heart don't wanna say goodbye, but I ain't got no tears to cry. No more sitting waiting by the phone, wondering if you'll ever come home, leaving me out in the cold. You left me all alone. No more putting out my heart for you, begging you back. You see I am through, leaving me out in the cold. You left.
And here also I tell you something, I always have to watch when the ball was falling in, that nothing is in a needle or such things, you know, from the woods, from the plants. Happened to me back in the days when I was bleeding, you know. So a rubber ball, better option than a composite ball, because here not that easy something will be in, but in a composite ball, boom, they are easily in, you know, those sharp things, and then you bleed.
All alone. Only heaven knows how hard I tried to fight for you, to make you stay. I feel I've done all I can do. Wasn't ever easy, now you ran away, you didn't stay. No more sitting waiting by the phone, wondering if you'll ever come home, leaving me out in the cold. You left me all alone. No more putting out my heart for you, begging you back. You see I am through, leaving me out in the cold. You left me all alone. No more, no more, no more. You left me all alone. No more, no more, no more.
So you see it, annoying. Now it is completely in the blend. Good luck, that burns, you know. But we have our GoPro, so I can bring it out, you know. But you see that here, that is shaking, you see that? Yeah, annoying. You see that? So here, when you jump, a chance that this fall so bad is big. Here it is better. Yeah, problems on a street volcano. So tell me, what is better? The river back in the days when it falls in? Or this construction you jump over all the way? So what is better? Tell me. Camera is also falling apart, you know. Again, we are at the home court. If some bad one comes, boom, or boom. But you know, the river left, so I shoot it always from the left side to the right side, because the chance that the ball was falling right was better back in the days. But when you shoot it from right to left, the ball always falls into the river, you know. But here, that is much more often that you have to jump over. Then here the ball was falling to the river, so I don't know what is better, you know. Of course, by rubber ball, when it gets wet, no problem. If you have a composite ball in the river, the ball is heavier, it is wet, it is shit. A rubber ball works out best, so you know why I choose a rubber ball. On my court where I was growing up, the rubber ball is for sure the better option than the composite ball. What? Where is it? Shit. No, it is completely. Shit. No, here. So other thing, when you enter in my home court and you have no behavior, like those other courts which we had, you know, the in the mountain squad, when people put in their garbage, then we put you as a garbage in those plants, you know. We crush you in here, then good night. Then you have burn for 2 days, 3 days. Or back in the days we have thrown you into the river, you know. Bam. Then the skateboard shoes are wet for 3 days, I guarantee you that. And one good thing here, indoor players will not come here, because on such a court they are for sure not interested, you know. So you only have real street ballers there, you know. No, joke. Also indoor players can be street ballers, but you know what I mean, you know. Because nowadays the word street ball, they use a size 6 ball. I see it also in the city more and more often. And they train indoor, they make tournaments indoor, and then they call it street ball. What is that, you know? To me that has nothing to do with street ball, but yeah, it is what it is. American ball. I will tell you something at the end, because today it feels a bit different than the other days, but you will see that.
Full of aggression, so full of aggression, not paying attention. You got me losing connection. I'm in a temporary home, so full of aggression, not paying attention. You got me losing connection.
So, few boys now have other problem. Now it is so far in that my stick does not hold up. Scheiße. Always be careful that this works out. Where is it? Ah, here, you see? Half a meter from there, but Scheiße. Where is this? Scheiße. And today I've also forgotten the long stick, you know. Scheiße. So you have to improvise, you know, like back in the days with skateboarding, on such constructions, you know, when I hear nowadays the people complaining about the skate park, boah, that skate park is shit, you know. We would have wished us a real skateboard park, but maybe they have a big a basin, you know, where you could wish on the floor a long stick, you know. Otherwise I have an idea, but that is really, really stupid, you know. So maybe here behind they have such a thing. Scheiße, da ist auch nichts. Shit. That is a problem. That is now really a problem. Maybe we'll find here something. Scheiße. The long stick, you know. The invincible stick, that would be now the solution. But now tell me, what is that, you know? So sharp, this, you should put away such things. You know? Hey, that would be cool. Hey, that works out, you see that? But only be careful with such sharp things, you know. Yeah. But that we need now. You see? Perfect. Otherwise, I would have taken the ledge or the bench, you know. But that would be more tricky with that. Then you know, when I talk about street ball, that is a bit different, or? You see? Wait, I have to film you that you see. Because people, I don't know, around the other worlds, when they have original 3-3 FIBA courts where they can train, have the 3-3 ball, and I come here and tell about street ball, they have no idea where I come from. But that was the late 90s. Imagine the early 90s. I played by a rough stone wall in the middle of a street where the cars were driving in. Early 90s, you know, and barefoot. We played barefoot, you know. Tell me, who is playing barefoot? Yeah, in the Philippines, but nowhere else. And you have imagined that I have to take such a thing on the street ball court, you know. I have to do more things in time than to play street ball with such things, you know. And now, wait, how we do it. Wait. So once again, those sharp things, you know, you have to be careful because I don't know what all is in there. But here you see it the best now. Get our ball. Hey, what a thing, I don't know, 28 degrees, and we have to search with a damaged tripod our ball, you know. So Another thing what you can learn now, when this is your home court, you also do it back where it comes from, you know, because otherwise it will lay forever there, you know, and then you cannot play. So all what you put in such a court, you also put away again. World, you see now, USA with the American ball. USA are the most watchers from our channel. This is how it works out by us here, you know. So be happy when you have a real street ball court. So back where it was. Wait. So put it in again here. So work is done. You have seen it. Now the GoPro is also dirty, but that is nice, or how we do it. The others make a break, it is midday, you see it in the windows, they sit there, enjoy the midday time, and we play street ball, make noise. Now, make a photo and then I tell you something about the ball. Tripod again. If someone has money, send it to me. Send thousands of euros to me. I spend it into camera equipment, I tell you that. Then we can film again. Imagine a drone here. I fly over the whole village, you know. We fly until to Stonewall Court, you know. Doesn't matter to me. We do it. Send me money. No, don't send me money. I'm not sponsored. Then I get a problem with the finances, you know, when someone sends me money. But I tell you something, back in the days, in the 90s, you know, yeah, early 2000s, I wanted a CD, a Russian CD, and it was not available here, but a guy from New York City, I don't know from where, the Bronx, Brooklyn, I don't know, Harlem, and he said to me I should put in US dollar. So we went to the bank, we changed the, I think shilling it was, to the dollar, US dollar. I put it into a paper, with a glue, we did this, send it to New York City, and really the Russian CD came on there from our two Russian girls, which we met a few years or decade later in the club beside of me, you know the story, in the middle of the night. And yeah, that is nice. So my friends, now to the ball, and also I come in better, fourth time playing since, I don't know, 7 weeks or so, you know, so a bit better, but for sure not the best. But tell me, what is that for stone? What does a stone here? You know, how comes a stone in such a place, you know? That is a street ball court here, you know, with a stone here. You can make a weight training, for sure heavy, huh? But yeah, that is heavy. Can weight lift, you know. So to the ball, I tell you today the ball felt not that good, you know, more like a middle ball, not one of the best middle balls, you know, we have the lowest, the middle and the best. Today middle rubber ball, nothing special, I don't know, the jumping was a bit strange today, but maybe, you know, from the sound coolest, we had it on the other court, and that can change your feeling when the sound is other, you know, especially from a rubber ball. And because here it is more like a cage, you see that. But also the dribbling. I tell you, that feels like it jumps a little bit left or right, but the floor is straight. You know what I mean. Easy when you go and put on. Sometimes I think from the Wolf, you know, because that stands out, but that it crushes in there, the chances, I don't know, you can play lotto. But I don't know, it felt not that pretty good today. And so that is also my journey. What is the best ball? And the best ball is which court do you have? And then you can say you have an asphalt court, these are the circumstances and this and that, the weather, hot or cold, the jumping height, you know, here it would be better to have a lower ball, like the Aber ball from End 1, you know, would be better, but the ball would be scratched out. But you know what I mean, that then the ball would not jump over again and again. And yeah, so the best ball is always which you like most, and what court do you have for the best ball for the extra court, you know. Yeah, and now with the view to Stonewall, I tell you, I cannot wait until I come back to Stonewall, you know. That court, when you enter in and you imagine you are staying here right now, how far this is, so many, a whole day trip, you know. Oh, but that will be nice. Stonewall court in summer. Oh. So, with that ball, we see us in the next part. Be surprised, other court, journey with my basketball. And ask me, write one comment down, which is the best ball for you, and I will answer that. If I have the experience, if I have this ball at home, or if I have played it or not, and all people can read it, what your opinion is. That helps us. So we see us next time. Bye and ciao.
And I always do it big because I can.